So, you know that feeling like I could have done this way differently? Well, I thought about it now. You know this area we deleted? Well, I deleted it again because I thought about something different. What if, instead of just making a whole new smelting area for steel, we just do this, add a bunch of speed modules in these. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you got my drift, hopefully. Give me more speed modules because I will need them. And just then do this. And this. And this. And then extend this area. Wouldn't that be a lot easier? Well, that's better. That's a twice as long smelting area. Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio, where we are still trying to launch a rocket per minute because, well, our last attempt failed because of a lack of steel mostly. We were just run out of the supplies, and yeah, at the moment I'm smelting up more steel. Now this area apparently, well, I think actually cannot keep up with the amount of ore that is on one belt. But we'll see how it goes. How many smelteries do we have at the moment? We need a total of 333 in total. Times 2, because we are also having... Oh, we have enough. Okay, that's good to know. Because we also have the iron to the steel smelting here, which means we need a total of 666. And we have 763, if I remember correctly, because I did not look at my number when I read it, is more than enough. So, well, the problem is, can we fuel 666? Oh, stop destroying that forest. Smelteries with just... well, 8 belts of iron ore coming in. It doesn't seem like it. Looks like we're getting 3/4 of the way to the end there, with the amount of ore on one belt. So we might need to send some extras. But for now, let's just keep this going and see actually how the belts are going, because it looks like the output is too slow, which means this should be more than enough. We need a little less than 2 belts of full steel. So let's just let it go and see how it goes. It means we should be more than enough to supply our rocket demand, rocket steel demand. Now the question is, can we also support, of course, the science, which we still need to work on? And that's the thing we're going to work on mostly today. So this was the biggest back-end thing we were actually lacking. At the moment, apparently steel is going to waste. Well, not anymore, because apparently that supply got caught up. I guess we were creating a few more engines because, well, more robots are being created. At the moment we are at, still below the 5500 mark. We have 5483 logistics and a little under 3000 construction robots. I like to check that number because I think it is epic that we're using so many. Okay, so how is everything going here? Last episode we also had a problem with, well, the amount of red circuits on the belt, and it still looks like we have one. And why is that? Because the belt's empty. Really? Our plastic supply is lacking. Huh, okay, we need more plastic apparently. Is it really plastic? Yeah, it looks like it is plastic. Well, this area is not going yet. We have... yeah, we need more plastic at least. And let's just start getting that. Okay, so let's... copy this one over and paste it down here. I only need to remove a few of this supply here. If I can just run through this, it would be so nice. And this needs to go as well, and we need to redo some stuff there. Okay. Or I can fuel them from this side, of course. Huh, how would I do that? Let's see, where was that pump? So at the pump, sitting right there, with an underground pipe to here, and then the underground pipe there to the other side, over here. Let's keep the plastic running, and then this area can just stick in right nicely here, and that will work. That will work marvelously, actually. Get that one going, connect these two up. And there we go, more plastic. Or that will be more plastic when everything gets here. Of course we need the belt going here with the plastic. This will be a full belt. And this one will supply the amount we have. for the red circuits. So the only thing we need to do is, well, this, and then everything will be fine. Okay, well, that's one problem fixed. That should add more red circuits, that should add more speed modules, that should add more rocket control modules. And yeah, that should be it. How's the plastic going? Plastic looks like it is going mostly continuously. So we, oh, excuse me, did need more smelting there. Steel at the moment is full. Let's hope we can keep it that way. And let's reset the timer after the next rocket launch, which will be not even close. Okay, well, let's look at science then a little more, because we are going to redo a lot of the stuff there. First off, let's look at our area here and what kind of area we used. Because we need to redo a lot of stuff, or actually move a lot of stuff around if we want to have the science still up here. So first off, this iron here needs to go. Apparently we have still 100,000 left, which is now fueling the concrete production, which we don't need in the long run. This is stuff we need. This is our oil production area, which we will need here because these things over here are actually creating the batteries for our rocket itself, for the accumulators. So I am thinking here is a nice area to put mostly this whole column here. This whole area, which is supplying the ammo and most of the parts I need for everyday use. And of course my belt production. And apparently we were still making some. And yeah, that's mostly it. So more or less, this whole area needs to go here. I've got also stuff under the belt here. And this is also area I'd like to move maybe over here. But this is mostly modules. And blue circuits we need for here, and everything in the middle here needs to be rerouted and expanded. So I might actually remove this and move this here and use some beacons to fly stuff in. Also, this is area we need to move. So yeah, that's just a lot of moving around. And that's gonna take a lot of robots and just a lot of time. Not a lot of resources, but just a lot of time. So yeah. And this green circuit area here, I might disassemble that. I might actually need it. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna keep this one for now. Also, this area is gonna stay here and actually gonna add another iron belt so we can have a full belt of gears going, because we'll need a buttload of gears for mostly these and also for mostly the assembly machines making miners, and I also think for the guns. Yeah, for the guns as well. And there goes a rocket. Good, very good. So those are things that are gonna happen pretty soon. I'm gonna start removing things. But first, we're gonna launch a rocket and see what kind of time we can get on the next one after this one, of course. Okay, that was apparently about a 2.4-minute launch because the timer did not reset. Good. We have now resetted it. And let's see what kind of time we can get now. Looks like rocket control modules. Oh, there comes the next one. Are the things that we are lacking at the moment the most. But hopefully we can see at least some more red circuits coming up there. And it looks like we are actually using red circuits somewhere else at the moment. Where are those going? Module production apparently. That's a thing I do not really like. How is everything going here? Oh my god, let's just zoom in right here. Yeah, red circuits are not doing as great. And looks like it is still a plastic problem. Why is that? Is that because this is not connected? Oh. I guess we are missing some power there. Well, after that, then we should at least see more plastic and more red circuits. At least double. It doesn't look like even that can reach to the end with the plastic. That might actually be a problem then. Might need even more plastic then. Well, I think I've done enough now. All my supply building stuff here is gone. I also only have some ammo and the belts left. I need to get those somewhere else. I think I'm going to move them here to the green circuit area, which is gonna go. The original green circuits are gone. Aw, yeah. Also, the gears here is also gonna go because those are all gonna be replaced by something bigger, better, stronger, faster. Thingy, oopsie-doo. My god, that's a lot of robots again. How many? 1,000. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Okay, so here above the station area, I've got my new area set up with all the small production. It is lacking a little bit of iron at the moment, but it's just all filling up the boxes. And if the boxes are full, well, with the amount they need, then it is fine. This one is going to take the longest though, the assembly building production. And I might want to speed this up even more or make a better area for that. I've got the modules here, someplace which is draining all the copper coil, and the rest is all mostly belt fetted. So yeah, it's just going. It will make me stuff until I need it. Okay, also one thing I haven't replaced yet is this area over here, the concrete, my weapon production area, and the rails and all the other things that needs a little bit of an odd resource. I still need to move that up there, but at the moment, well, the resources are there too for me to play with. But at the moment, I just don't want to do that. And apparently, I'm missing a power line here somewhere. Let's get that going there. Okay, so all my robots are going here. That should all be good. All the gears were drained in this chest, which is my local passive provider chest, which has been there for the longest. But I think we are ready here to at least start relaying a few things. So let's look at the things we need. And I think the first thing we will actually need is some some iron for some gears, because that's the thing we need for the science, of course. We're still working for the science, and this is my old feeding belt for my station. That one is also gonna go. We're upgrading the base, guys. Taking some time, but we're upgrading the base. All these things need to go. Okay, so first off, gears. We are going to use, or well, eventually we'll need a full belt of gears. So I think we're going to just take 2 of these iron belts and make them into 1 belt of iron gears because, well, we need them. But that is actually another thing we are going to do now that I think about it, because we are going to use modules. Normally you need 2 iron plates for 1 gear wheel. So 2 belts in is 1 belt out. But if you use modules, we can of course get the 40% productivity bonus, which is something we're gonna get. So how are we going to set it up? Well, first off, we are going to use actually beacons. So we are going to have a belt in. These power lines technically should go, but I'm not going to let them go because I will need them. At the moment I've got all my robots actually here in the middle, and I want them on the sides. So we are going to use a second path here for, well, stuff. We are going to run power lines there, and the my god, yep. Your speech is awful today. Are you tired? Well, maybe I am. This one is also gonna go bye-bye. My very old iron mine. It's all gonna go. Oh, this sadness, this sadness. Well, improvement needs to be there also with some destruction. So I guess that's just needed. Okay, get this one out of here. There's going to be a belt there though, or a path there, which is going to be here, right next to the old one. But it's a little tighter then. Okay, so that's going to be there. Then I want here a place for the roboports and the power, and I want them outside of the path. So let's see if we can do that. I want this path here nicely 6 wide, and that's just really a thing I'd like to be stay there. So this power line here is going to go 1 up. It's going to be there to be precise, and there's going to be lights over here as well. Now to power this one, we actually will need to move some power around, and I think we're going to start with a roboport over here because it looks like there fits a roboport. And then the power is going to be, well, I think I want it a little bit on the top side now that I think about it. Let's place a roboport down first on the side where this lamp is. So what do we need in this area? Well, first off, we need belts. We need a belt coming out, like so. The belt needs to just get in here, get out, and get in, and then we have the space. So this is the area we will have for our area for the roboport and the belts. We can fit in 2 roboports side to side. Apparently they always start with a little bit of power, which is weird. But I think I want to start the first roboport right about here, and a power line next to it. And I think I want the power line, well, technically in the middle as well. So I think over here would be a nice way. What we can then also do is just put a roboport side by side like this, and it also fits within that area. I think I will actually do it like this, so we have 4 roboports per big electric pole. And I think I'm going to place that one there. So there we have the first 4. Okay. So next to that will be the path. The path will then be here. This will be a small path, not a wide one, because I don't think that is needed. And actually with that, let's cancel all these. I think I want one extra space, something like this, with a path in the middle, like so. And this will be the start of our production area. And just connect to there. Oh, apparently we are ditching belts for some reason. Oh, I really need to get all these chests or these inserters going. I need to just dump them somewhere. Here, reds are also going. Oh my god, annoying. Yellow is not being put on the tool belt, at least, that's the thing. I might just lay them out somewhere. Okay, so, but first, this is going to be an iron line. This is going to be a complete iron line. We're going to have 2 of them in total. So let's just do something like this. Have 2 iron lines coming in. There we go. That needs to be fed in total to here. Apparently my path here is not completely correct. And then we are going to create some stuff here. And I'm going to do that, well, kind of the same way I did my rocket production stuff here in series with a lot of beacons. So, which is going to also drain a buttload of power, but we can use the power. It's not a problem. And otherwise we'll make just another nuclear reactor, which still reminds me I still need to get some new uranium mines going. Okay, but first, let's leave a 3 white gap there, so about there, and the beacon will be not in my inventory. Really? Apparently there's no beacons in my inventory. Requesting beacons, where are they? There they are. No, they're really not in my inventory. Okay, let's then have a mock-up here, and that will be the first beacon. No, the beacon will start there. So the first building will then be, I guess, here. And I also would like to use some substations with it, I think. But I'm not sure how to do that. If we use substations, the first one would technically be kind of here. Then the belt will be here and here. Then we will have an inserter putting stuff into here. And the inserter on the other side can also be placed, but the beacon cannot be powered. So that's annoying, but we can do that if we just have this one going like this, I think. Let's start them just over there. And this one right about there or something. Okay, so if we would do this, if we would add some substations, how would the layout be? So first off, the belt. This one will be the first one of the iron. And then we will have a inserter. Actually, let's first place down the beacon. No, let's first down place one of you down. Inserter. Actually, you need to be a small one. Then the output belt. And the beacon will be starting about there, which is perfectly spaced out for me. Okay. Autosave, there we go. Okay, so that would be there. And this would actually fit in quite nicely. So we can place you all there. You will be placed kind of similar on the other side. But no, this will not be the same place because you need to be technically one further and then they don't connect. Well, that's annoying, but we can technically fix it by just running a big power line about there. So that's a thing we might do. Not really sure if I want to do it like that, but let's just go with it for now and see how it goes. You would be creating gears. And I guess the second gear production area will be on the other side, but I'm not really sure about that yet. This one is limited though, because we can only do this if we have one resource coming in. So that's the thing. But let's just set this up and see how it works. So it would be one coming in, one going out. We will have 2 belts. Let's have that in the middle. Remove you, remove you. You will be speed beacons. And you will be like so. Okay, let's just check it out. Let's just do this. And also what I should do is just calculate how much I need for... or how much of these I need actually to power everything. Okay, so let's put you all there. More beacons with speed modules in the middle. And we need to copy one over because we are out of modules ourselves. Robots are bringing me some, but this is going to take too long. So let's just do that. Place that one down. And place down a few more beacons until they get out of range. That will be the last one. There we go. Okay, robots, bring me stuff, please. And this should technically consume a full belt of gears. The gears we are going to run down to the belt again. So that will be kind of like we used to have it on... what lane exactly? Gears. The bottom lane here. Which is iron for now, because that was used to go into the gear production area. Now this is going to, well, be a little bit of a mess at the moment. Actually, we don't need a full belt of iron, of course. Or 2 full belts of iron. So this one, so we will have then have 2 belts of iron going up, or here, and then steel, and then I guess the gears. So the gears will go down. So this is going to be a mess a little bit because I still need to rebuild a lot of this. So let me well, make some more things. I'm not going to create green circuits here because green circuits we're making in bulk at the other area, and also we won't need as many green circuits here because more or less the blue circuits are going to be produced over here for the research area as well. We might also not have to create any red circuits. I'm going to start with no extra red circuits, but I'm not really sure we can, or we will have enough here. At the moment, the rocket is not being produced as quick, mostly because there's a plastic problem. There is a plastic problem because we have apparently an oil shortage. Well, not anymore. No, we have an oil production shortage, which is interesting. Might want to beacon these things up as well, but how is my first reaction. So, yeah, I need to see how I can do that. But first, let's get some stuff going here. First off, of course, the gears. Next will be... well, if this is all going to be research, the next one will actually be just science, I guess. Or should we produce the resources here and then move them down to another area? That might be better. Let me see if I can get that to work. Well, I did one thing at least. Uranium is processing again. I've been building a few mines. 2 nuclear stations. One over here, which is drilling up 3 mines here. And I forgot to place a radar. And one over here with a very small mine. And this one is also bringing in some uranium to at least, well, fuel my nuclear progress, I guess. So at least, hopefully, this dark green stuff can be filled up again, because we are still running very, very low. This thing here is still, well, full. We still have so much of the blue, the light green stuff that this system won't actually be needing anything or any resupply soon. So I'm gonna keep it like that. I should actually see if I can get some more output here, but apparently I need stuff for that at the moment. I think this is good. I'm not going to worry about it as long as we get some more dark green stuff. So okay, in the base itself I've not been doing as much, so let me just get back to work. And there goes the ammo. Apparently 3000 worker robots are on it. My god, do I have so many ammo stored? Well, all the ammo will actually go into the new production area, which is, well, just this. This is going to feed into the chest, and I, well, emptied the chest at first, but I think I'm going, or limited them, but I don't think I'm going to do that now, because all the ammo needs to go here. And here as well, I need more ammo stored. Actually, I need more ammo stored than 2000. I need, how many can we fit in here? Let's just go for the max, 20,000. Okay, and all of them, get that all over here. Get it out of the system. Oh, I see small ammo. Small ammunition. Get that over here. And have some stack inserters up in here. And put them all in this one machine. Because I can. Request you. And 20,000. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess we need some backups. Okay, well, that is all going. Now, with that going, we actually have... Oh my god, the amount of robots. Let's just run there and see everything and have lots of less frames, because apparently this takes a lot of frames. Okay, so we have... Wow, this looks awesome. The gear production, which is not set up yet. I need to still calculate everything I need there. But the next thing we are going to get is actually directly the things we need for the next thing, which is actually going to be the first science. Now, we calculated how much we actually will need for that, and we need a total of... this is just copper. Oh, no, wrong button. We need just 20 machines with beacons, so we need to set up the beacons and the things. So we will have a very big and long production line, just as we have here. No, lower. Just as we have here, but only a little different. No, don't bring me ammo. Damn robots, don't bring me ammo. Dump it if it's above 0, please. I don't want the ammo. Well, I guess this just goes a little quicker then, but that was not a good idea. These chests were, well, kind of full. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, we need gears, but I think I'm going to do a tiered production. So just see what we need for the first one, then bring the things in for the first one, and then make another one, and another one, and another one. I can bring everything down first to the bus and then up again. I'm not going to do that. So I think I'm going to actually make a split here, because we need gears for the red signs. I think I'm going to do something like, well, bring the ammo down through here and have that one go just to the next one, which will be there. And it will also have some copper coming through, I guess. So that is one of the things we can relay around the beacon, like here. So that's the way. So oh my god, there goes my robots again. That will be the first one for the... I forgot the name again. Red science. And then we need the green science. Now for the green science, we of course need a few more things. We need for that, this is just quicker for now. We need some assembly or some gears, some for the transport belt and for the inserters as well. So that's just things we're just gonna take in here and create. So we need gears in, we need iron, and we need green circuits. And we need iron as well, because I think we need just iron for that. But that's the thing I'm going to set up now. So let me get on it and see if we can get some stuff going here. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I want to do this and lay this out. Okay, first off, you all be red. There we go. Okay, I need a few more beacons. Where's my beacon layout? Dang it, I guess I removed it. And you are going to be here and be placed until there. Hopefully. One, okay, yes, okay. So this is the way I'm going to do it. We will have a row of substations in the middle, then, well, resources for on two sides here, then a path in the middle, and then resource on two sides again. Now, we don't have a complete overlap of all the beacons for all the machines, but we at least use as many machines around the beacons as we can, so we don't really waste the amount of resources they actually take. And that is actually just wasting power, because beacons are, well, I think very expensive, and at least in operation, because they drain 480 kilowatts per, well, second or per hour, which is a lot. Wow, okay, one of these machines actually runs at 1.4 megawatts, which is about 5 times the amount it should normally do. That's a huge amount. Hey, looks like actually the consumption of these is... Oh wait, these are powered, of course. Yeah, right, okay. Because this whole system here is wrongly placed. Yeah, that's true. I placed this all wrong. This all needs to be removed and placed literally one to the left, because I did something wrong there. Okay, all you gone. And now over here, replace. There we go. Now you should all be powered. There we go. Yep, okay, that's fine. So, how are you going to do it with the resources? Well, I'm not really sure for everything, but this is technically going to be the feed line, and it is going to be the output line for at least these first 2 resources. Now, a few of the other machines will use more. That's why I've got a space in the middle so we can at least have long-handed inserters, hopefully grabbing more items. And that should technically be enough, because we normally need 2 belts of resources, or technically just 3 items. This is a little bit weird, but this is working, so I'm not going to, well, do stuff here yet, but this is stuff that needs to go. But yeah, this is going to be it. Now, these, of course, need the transport belt and the small inserter, which is, let's see what kind of resources we need for those. We need gear wheels, iron, electronic circuits, or the green ones, and I think just plain iron and iron gears for the transport belt. And I think I'm going to make that here. Now, we have, of course, this over here, and this should, well, support our whole base with gears, but we might as well, I guess, get another belt in and make some extra gears on this side, because we have some space. We have a lot of beacons here, which, well, are just being powered on one side, and we might as well do this double. And that feels like a very efficient idea. That might just be completely wrong, because eventually that's going to be taken in problems, I think. But it is a thing I'd like to see how I can make that work with the belt. So we will have just the 2 resources coming from the top, and then, well, on the other side here we will have the output with all the science. I could just combine them here on one belt as well. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to do that here on the bottom. These 2 will be one belt. So yeah, let's see. I am requesting at the moment more modules, because I will need some more, and apparently this whole area is still in range. I do need to place some of these here somewhere, but there's actually place or for the roboports right over here. Technically I can, if I place them correctly, still output everything and have just a roboport here in the middle. And that's also the reason I'd like some extra space there in the middle. Feels like a good idea. Okay, these all need productivity modules. And now that I think about this, so this is going to create more, or gonna consume 2 belts of iron plates, but is going to produce more, or 40% more. So I can actually just have a full belt of gear wheels going down, and the rest of the gear wheels going up to my production for the science. That actually might be precisely enough. So I'm creating 2400 per minute, of course, on one belt. Let's see what kind of production we need in total. So we need a total of 1400 or 700 for this, which is about 1/3 a belt, and we need... Wait, what? This is wrong. I need you. I need to know what... What? I can't see it here. I thought I can. Inventory. We need... Well, another 700 and another 700, so about another 1400 for the science per minute. So that is 700 plus 700 plus 700 is 20... No, that is... Yeah, 2100, which is a little less than a full belt. Ooh, that is actually going to be more than 40% more of the things we will need. Now I should actually check how many gear wheels I need in total for this whole base. And you are going to go. And you are going to go. There we go. And I'd like to see how many gear wheels I will need in total. Apparently about 700, and we are just needing 5 machines, really? Okay, but we will have that, and we will have 2. 2? Oh wait, this is only for this. I think I need to break some stuff down here, so let me work on this for a few seconds. See if I can get this done. Okay, the thing I need to do is just click through and see what all needs gears. So these things need gears. And then we get a total amount of gears we will actually need eventually. So got these. These do not need gears, I think. Nope. They do need stone though. I don't have stone. Well, I do have stone. That is electric engines, normal engines. Who have normal engines? Not yet. Those do need gears. Yeah, this is going to create or use a lot more than I actually think. Okay, these don't. Okay, let's just remove that one then. Okay, let's now see how many gears we need in total. We need a total of... Oh my god. That's a lot of belts. Okay, let's see how much we can create and how many machines we will need for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 28. Oh wow, that's a lot more than I expected. Okay, then I guess local production of the gears might actually be better, at least if we do stuff like this. If we would continue this production, so if this column will produce everything for these two sciences, or well, this one for this one, or the things over here for this one, we can technically double this up. So if we would take the next thing, which will be apparently the engines, electric and normal engines, and those would be for this one. No, let's do that differently, I think. How will I lay this grand plan of me out? Well, okay, so this is going to be one of the sciences. This is going to be the next thing of the sciences. This next one will be the production line for the science after it. And you will be placed and starting over here. Then let's go a little bit up because here I have a little more space. And let's remove this path because we won't need that one anymore. Still need to move the belt production up, actually. I forgot about that. And I see some extra guns parts there. Okay, so we will have that one there. Then we will have a substation over here and one over here again. Then we will have beacons somewhere here as well. The beacons will be then over here. Oops, that's wrong. And then we will have assembly machines right about there. Assembly machines here again, etc, etc. Okay, so this one will produce the stuff for, I guess, the next tier of science. The next tier will apparently be blue, which is advanced circuits, which we will fly in, and then electric units and mining drills. Those will require a buttload of gears, which we will, I guess, will be producing here, run up the belt, and then use them for the other things. And I think that actually would fit in nicely because the resources for these are, for this one it's pipes, but what do we need for gears again? Steel, iron, and pipes. And for electric mining drills, we need only iron and electronic circuits, I think. Yeah, so technically this can fit on 2 belts. And for the other thing, for the engines, we will require more. Where are they? For the engines, we will need more than 2 belts. No. We can still do that in 1 belt technically because we have 3 resources, which is iron, which will make the pipes, which will make the gear wheels, steel, then one which will have the gear wheels, and one which will have electronic circuits, which is 4 items which we can put on 2 belts. So if the amount we need for the 4 does not increase the amount we need for one belt, we can do this on 2 belts and only maybe have an extra supply of iron just running through the middle. In a straight line, not like this. That sounds like an interesting plan. I'm gonna see if I can get that running here, at least for, well, the next tier of science. And, well, we'll see how we can create it, I guess. This sounds like an interesting idea. I know I can do this differently and a lot easier if I just, well, copy things over, or just use a construction area like this. But I do like to try it a little bit differently because I think that's a little more challenging. See if you can fit everything as compact as possible and as efficiently as possible as well. Because those 2 things are opposites of each other, and that makes it all the more interesting for me.